Good afternoon, you join me on a 24-hour session at Baden Fisheries, which is located in Staffordshire. I'm on a 24-hour session on the Quarry Pool because there's a mid-40 common that's due to come out any time now. So luckily enough, because I'm on holiday, I've managed to get down onto this venue and get 24 hours. I would have liked 48 hours, but the pool's actually booked out for the Saturday for an exclusive booking. So I'm going to be jumping onto their other water, which is the bridge pool, for another 24-hour session. So altogether I've got a 48-hour session on a big fish venue. So hopefully a fish will come my way. I'll just show you the pool now and I'll come back to you shortly. Okay, you're looking out from peg 15. I'm out about 40 yards range. I'm using this tree as my nighttime marker. I'm just pulling back. I've had a little lead around. I'm just pulling back. I'm going from like a weedy or silty area onto a gravelly area. So it's just enough for me to present a bait. So I've put out a snowman rig with a little cell topper. And a few chops around it. Nothing. I haven't gone mad. Put about 5 spoms out, and it's exactly the same presentation again. And about 40 yards again. I'm using, if you can see, this tree as a marker. I hope there's a liner. I said before, I'm using this tree as my marker, and about 40 yards out again. You just pull onto a gravel patch, but I've just gone a little bit further and I've put it a little bit in the choddy area. Weather's looking good. Maybe it would have been a zig day today, but I'm going to go with what I know. And baited spot this time of the year with a fish feeding is what I've been successful on, so that's what I'm going to go with. Well, as you can see, it's 24 hours I'm fishing out of a shed. That's because every peg on the Quarry Lake has a shed provided. Now a few people don't like fishing out of sheds, but let me tell you, it's luxury in that shed. You're able to stand up, move around. It's lovely and warm during the winter, so I don't mind them at all. I actually prefer it, to be honest with you, but that's because I'm getting old and I like my creature comforts. But yeah, they're pretty nice to fish out of, to be honest with you. There's also unlucky mat provided, which is inside this plastic storage box behind. Just use the key, get it out. And there's also a landing net provided. Obviously that's to reduce diseases being cross-contaminated between waters. Midday, I'm just going to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on. The sun's up, we've got a bit of bright sunshine. I haven't seen a soul, I haven't seen a fish, I haven't seen any signs, nothing. Sometimes that's a good sign, but other times, and probably today, it's not good. There's a slight little bit of an algae bloom on, so the water's a bit more cloudier than what it usually is. I don't think there's been nothing out according to the bailiff. If you do come to Baden Hall, it's important that you do talk to this bailiff here named Roy, because the bloke knows his stuff and he knows these waters better than anybody else. So if you're going to come and book on at Baden Hall, make sure you have a word with the bailiff Roy. He'll put you on the right spots. He's got a wealth of knowledge and he'll put you right. That was the first thing I done when I pulled up onto the venue. My first port of call is to speak to Roy and see what's been going on around the pool. He did say when I turned up that not a lot's happening. He hasn't seen any fish until a bit later on in the afternoons. I've gone in really into peg 15 because you've got a lot of water in front of you. You can see all the water, so I'm prepared to move if I see anything or if there's any showing anywhere, but unfortunately there isn't. So I'm going to stay put. I'm going to sit on my baited spots for the 24 hours. I'm not going to touch them, and then hopefully fish will push onto them. I do usually think that when you get a baited spot, as I'm fishing now, I'll get most of my takes during the night. Don't know why. Maybe it's just that during the day there's a little bit more pressure on the fish picking up on the baited area. I don't know. This is my little theory from over the years of fishing. But like I say, the weather's looking good. Temperatures are good for this time of year. So like I say, they've definitely got to be on the munch now, and that mid 40 common's due out anytime soon. Come back to you with my next update, which will probably be late afternoon. I'll let you know. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, see if I see anything. Come back to you shortly. Sun's just set behind me, so this will probably be my last vlog now till the morning. If I do pick up a fish during the night, I'll try and record it, but I can't promise anything due to the lighting situation. So I'm going to tuck my head in, have something to eat, have a brew, and wait patiently for things to happen. Good night, speak to you in the morning. Good morning, had an uneventful night. At the moment I still haven't seen any fish shows up till late looking, but no signs of them whatsoever. So it's looking grim. This will probably be my last vlog now on this pool, but you'll again join me on the Quarry Pool, which is behind this lake. I'm on there for another 24 hours. Still time at the moment to grab a fish, still into bite time, but it's not looking promising at all. So unless I get a fish, I'll see you on the Quarry Pool. join me this afternoon. I've now pushed off the Quarry Pool. I'm now on the Bridge Pool. I'm actually on peg 1, and that was through recommendation from Roy the bailiff. There was actually anglers down the other end of the lake where the wind's pushing in, but it's quite weedy down there, I'm told, and the fish do push into this area during the night. So I'm exactly 15 wraps out. I had a little marker around and found a little clear spot at about 15 wraps out. I've put a snowman rig on a tight baited area of hemp and chopped boilie, and I've just about rod length off that I've put my advanced chod rig just to try and pick up the bigger fish that are a bit wary of coming on spots. So I'm waiting for this sun to go down, and that's probably when the action will start, if it does. So I might join you a bit later, give you a little bit of an update. Speak to you soon. Right, coming into 36 hours now, and the first 12 hours on the actual Bridge Pool. Been a really hot day today, clear skies again, so I've not really been having the weather for fishing really. I've just literally seen my first fish show, which was just on this reed bed. It's come right out of the water, and that's about 3 rod lengths off that on a tight baited area. So that's looking promising for tonight. I'm going to tuck in, have a brew, have something to eat, and wait for them alarms to rattle off, hopefully with a big one. Good night. I'll see you in the morning or during the night. I don't want to rush you going back. If you want, they're popping up.
It's starting to breathe a bit.
You are
starting to breathe a bit better now.
Yes. The mouth was perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think we've been on the bank much. You were right for me.
Yeah.
Morning, and as you can see from the previous footage, I managed to bag a fish in the night, which come in at 27.15. Now I would have said it was a 30 to be fair, because it was a big frame fish, but now I checked the scales twice and it was 27.15 on the dot. That fish came to the tightly baited spot, 15 wraps out on the little gravel patch. It's properly nailed. This is the rig, just a simple combi rig, size 4, wide gape down to a big kicker. I like to have a big kicker just to aid the turning. down to, I think it's a bit of called supple braid, down to some IQ, £18 IQ that is. Yeah, lovely fish, absolutely pristine. All its mouth was spot on. Didn't look like it'd been hooked before, to be fair, but yeah, I'm going to be packing up in a few hours. I'll start getting my gear down and head off home. So this will probably be my last vlog unless I get a last minute take. So wet nets, tight lines. I'll see you again on my next video.